Well, hey there, guys. All right, it is Melanie Mitro, and I am live right here in our group tonight. And I did it this way. I did it through a YouTube link because I wanted to be able to show you some things on my phone, but also show you some things on the computer as well. And it's much easier than me trying to broadcast through my phone. And I know sometimes it's kind of sketchy when you upload that way. So today, right, you guys have been invited to this group because you're interested in what challenge groups are all about. Either I invited you or one of the coaches in my organization invited you. And like I said in the welcome video, right, I just know that challenge groups are one of those things where it's an abstract concept, and if you have never been a part of a challenge group before, it definitely is hard to understand at first. So today, what I want to do is I want to answer some of the questions that you guys might have about what challenge groups are all about. I also want to just walk you through the support that you're going to get, right? So here's the thing. When you sign up for a challenge group, right, when you're invited to be a part of a challenge group, the first thing that we do is we go through a series of questions and match you up with the fitness program that meets your needs, right? And so Beachbody has this whole library of programs and nutrition and performance supplements to help you achieve your results, right? And so what I want to do is I just want to show you and kind of give you a tour of the things that you could take part in. So Beachbody's just launched what's called Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack. And basically you get a subscription. It's $199, and for an entire year, for 12 months, you get access to every single program that Beachbody has ever launched. You know, Turbo Fire, P90X, P90X2, Insanity, Insanity Max 30, Hammer and Chisel, Core to Force, Country Heat. So whether you want to dance today and you want to do yoga tomorrow, or you want to stretch the next day, you have the option to mix and match. Also, if Beachbody launches a new fitness program in March or April and July, which they will, you will get that automatically in your library. Plus any upgrades or additional workouts that Beachbody adds throughout the year, you have access to. So now you don't have to pay a gym membership, but you pay this all access on demand, and you can log in from any mobile device, your phone, your iPad, a Roku, an Apple TV, anything that allows you to stream. You can now get your Beachbody workouts right from your phone. You can also save up to 7 workouts right to your library. So say you're traveling somewhere and you're not sure if you're going to have great Wi-Fi service, you can actually set it up so that you have your workouts saved, and all you do is press play on your workouts and it's done. So that's a great feature and a great option if you're worried about spotty internet, because I know sometimes my internet in the basement isn't great. So I just download it ahead of time and I have my workout to go. Also, you get all the nutrition guides. You get all the program manuals. So for every single workout, plus you get the food storage containers, 30 days of Shakeology, and that is $199, right? So it's not bad at all. So let me sort of show you, once you pick your, once you buy your Beachbody, it looks like. So I am going to show you my screen, and hopefully you should be able to see that. So tell me if you guys can see that. All right, so okay, so when you log into your Beachbody account, you will be able to log in and see this little Beachbody On Demand tab at the top. And when you click on that Beachbody On Demand tab, from there, now what you should be able to see is your Beachbody On Demand library. So here I am, I'm logged in. This is what it looks like. And you can see you have a couple of options. You can see I'm already doing Hammer and Chisel. It tells me how many workouts I've done. They also have this challenge of the day. So say you don't want to do what Beachbody workout you're doing. You want to do something different. Well, today's Max Out Insanity Max 30, right? Here's all the programs, the member library that you have. And I love this Fixate cooking show. So this is a great feature, because how many of us are like, man, I don't know the first thing about eating healthy. I don't know the first thing about these containers that people are talking about. Well, there's a section, it's called Foundational Videos. And in here are Containers 101. It teaches you how to use the containers, a pantry raid, meal prep. So you're prepped for 5 days, meal prepped Here's like an accelerated one, right? All sorts of great options for you guys to get started, which I love. Shakeology recipes. Everybody's always like, what do I make? There's the Shakeology pudding, a Mexican drinking chocolate Shakeology, chocolate hazelnut. There's desserts. People are always asking me about desserts, but these are all awesome 21-day fix or fix approved options for you as well when you're getting started. There's a grocery list and all of the recipes can be downloaded too. All right, so I love the Fix8 cooking show. It's one of my favorites. It's something I use with my customers with everything that we do. But then also, say you want to try to decide what workout you're doing. If you go to programs and you go to, where is it at? Hold on, looking here. If you go to programs, you go to member library, you go to, hang on one second. What I want to show you guys is where it allows you to sort of choose your program, although it's going to be really slow today for me for whatever reason. Programs. It's not working for me. Darn it. I was hoping it would work. All right. So anyways, let's say you want to do the 21-day fix, right? You can actually, oh, there it is. Look, you guys can log in. Here is all of your workouts that you can do. You can see the FAQs. You can see the workout calendar, which is awesome. So now you know what day you're doing these the workouts to follow. You can also download the eating plan right here. Here's the entire eating plan that you can check out. Also, it has the tally sheets, which are so important, right? There's your tally sheets to track all of your containers. So you have everything that you need. And then you even have the upgrades because you bought the All Access Challenge Pack. They are all right there for you. So that is really awesome. So, and it tells you 21 days, 30 minutes. It's slim and tone cardio. It is for people that are somewhat advanced, right? 21-day fix extreme. If you're just starting out, I always tell people to do just the 21-day fix because it has great modifications. But bottom line is this, guys, you can go in here and there was sort of a little like help you choose what program. And it's not pulling up for me at the moment, but you can actually go in and choose by type, by trainer. You can choose like, do you want cardio or strength training? Do you want something that's dance? You know, do you want something that's strength, that you're using weights, no weights, under 25 minutes? And you can see this incredible like support system of all these workouts that you get, all of these workouts. All right. So I wanted to show you that because I think that's a really awesome feature of Beachbody. But then the second thing that you guys have, and let me get back over to my screen so you guys can see me. All right. So the other thing is we have this, we have an app, right? And it's called the Challenge Tracker app. And so whenever you sign up for a challenge group, and you will get an invite to the challenge group. And when you get the invite to the challenge group, you will log into your phone and it looks like this, right? And when you log in, you will be able to, number one, you'll be able to track your weight, your measurements. You'll be able to track your workouts. You'll be able to track your Shakeology. And you'll also be able to interact with everybody that's in the challenge group. And you can see in here that I have a video for today. Every single Monday, I do what's called a Monday Mindset video. So there's a video with tips for the week. I also, then you can view the group feed and you can see all the other challengers that have logged in today. They're posting pictures and you can comment and you can interact. But previously, we would run everything through Facebook. And a lot of people didn't want their newsfeed jammed up with Facebook posts and notifications blowing up. And so now we're able to do it through an app that doesn't require you to have to be on Facebook, but you can just log in through your phone. So wherever you're at, if you're done with your workout, you just log your workout. You log your Shakeology, and it allows me as your coach to be able to check in with you, and I can see when was the last time you logged in, and I can see how you're doing, and I can look at your activity feed, and it allows me to coach you better. I can catch it if there's something, that I notice might be seeming off, or all of a sudden you've gotten rather quiet. The other thing too is you can ask questions in here. I post recipes, you can share photos. There is a file section where I upload all sorts of meal plans and recipes and tips and resources for you. And so this is a great way to stay accountable for your workouts, right? And so this for me is kind of one of those things that I just feel like people don't realize how valuable this is. And I know for me, this was the most valuable thing when I was starting my fitness journey, was having that support system and that community of support. You know, I would pay the gym membership and buy a year's subscription, and then I would never go. And part of that was because I didn't have anybody to hold me accountable. And with this, right, it sends me a notification. I have it set up that at 5 o'clock, if I don't check in, right, or I have it set that I get notifications when my challengers post, and it keeps me on track. I want to be good for them. You know, I wanted to be good when I was going through this as a customer. I wanted to stay accountable, and the people in the group kept me motivated to do so. So I do absolutely love the Challenge Tracker app, and I love that I can interact. I love that I can set people up with success partners and accountability partners, and we can share our progress and our motivation along the way. So this is an awesome, awesome tool that you get that allows you to have access to your coach 24/7, ask questions, get answers, shares all sorts of great tools and recipes along the way. All right. So that's number one. You don't have to get the all access challenge pack, right? So somebody in the group was saying, what if you're on a fixed income? What if you can't afford to invest? So here is what I say to people. I mean, obviously money definitely is something that you're going to have, right, to get started. And that is important, but it's just like anything, you know, if you want to go to the gym, if you want to go to a nutritionist, if you want to take a class, you know, you have to find a way. And so whether it is taking a look at your current expenses and saying, is this possible? You know, maybe I can't do it right this very second, but I could in 3 weeks from now if I started putting aside $20 a week or $30 a week, right? You know, maybe I could pick up an extra shift at work, or maybe I could cut out, you know, the trips to to Starbucks or the extra food at the grocery store. Maybe I can scale it back, right? So there are ways, but you just have to look at it from a different perspective and say, you know, how much do I value the way I feel and the way I look? Like, how bad do I want to change that? Because I know for me, I really couldn't afford it at the beginning, and I had to find a way. And it literally meant scrounging up money, that birthday money that my family had given me, extra $20 here and extra $10 there, anywhere that I could find, so that I could get my challenge pack when I first started, right? Or at the program in Shakeology at that time. But I cut corners. I found ways to buy my produce on sale. I found ways to, you know, shop at Aldi's or buy this in bulk and freeze that. And so by looking at things differently and just being smart about it and planning ahead, which is one of the things we teach you, you can absolutely afford it. Shakeology is not in addition to your grocery budget. You're not adding more to it. You are literally replacing a meal. So one meal a day will be your Shakeology, and it's less than $4 a day. So I think people tend to look at the upfront costs and say, oh God, I can't afford that. But look at it as an investment. And then don't say to yourself, I have to do Shakeology every single month the rest of my life, because that's not it either. Although I have drank Shakeology for 5 years, I started small and I was like, I'm going to give this a month and I might not reorder it again, but let me see if it works for me. And so that was how I started. I was like, first 30 days, you know, let me see. And when I invested, I went all in. And I found out really quickly that this was exactly what my body needed. This was exactly how I've saved money. I felt better. I was seeing results. My confidence was improving. And this really was an investment that I actually stuck with for the first time in my life. And part of that was I was ready to make that change, right? I was ready to make a change. And so I do think that, you know, for those of you that are like, man, I really want to do this, but it's the cost that's tripping me up. I want you to just look at how strong of a desire you have to make a change and say, okay, where can I cut corners? How can I make this happen? We know that in this challenge group, my coach is going to help me to come up with good recipes and maybe keep it cost friendly. And I'm going to do my best to make this happen. So, so I think it's just totally up to you. And I would give it 30 days and see what happens. And maybe you can't do it this month, but maybe next month, maybe you will put aside that money so that you can afford it, right? It's just like a gym membership. You wouldn't walk into a gym and say to the gym owner, I can't afford your membership, but I'm going to come work out here anyways, right? It's the same kind of a thing, right? They would say, well, I'm sorry, you can't use our services. And that's the same thing with Beachbody. I mean, you have to purchase the products and the programs in order to get the very best results possible. So I hope that that helps. All right, so that was one of the big questions in the group. Let me see if there were any other questions that you guys have. Denise, I hope that that helped you guys out and gave you some good guidance. Hold on, I'm gonna go over here and check out and see if there are any other questions that you guys have. I don't think I see any, which is good. So, all right, so my main thing was I wanted to give you guys a good tutorial of what the Beachbody On Demand was. I wanted to give you a good look at the Challenge Tracker app and the kind of support that you would get from that. And then now what I want you guys to do is really take some time and just think about it and think about, what other questions that you have. Think about what other kinds of, support you're looking for, and know that we are here to help you and guide you through this process. And once you finish one program, we'll help you figure out what program to move to next, because our goal is not to make this a quick fix. This is not just, you're going to start today and have results tomorrow. This is about lifelong health and fitness so that it becomes a lifestyle and not a crash diet. Once you learn the principles of clean eating, once you learn the portion control, this is something you can literally do for the rest of your life. And it can be something that is give and take. It's 80-20. You can have the cheat meals and the treats, but then you also, know what the portion size should be and how to get yourself back on track. And then as you get stronger, you can increase your weights, you can increase your intensity, and Beachbody has sort of programs for every step of the way. All right, so give me some feedback on this. Give me some comments and let me know what you think. Was this helpful for you guys? Do you feel like you got some knowledge and value out of it? And again, if you have any more questions, feel free to post them in the comments of our group thread. All right, have a great night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.